Great work, babe. We showed this Ray Dow who's boss. It was so cool to watch you offset its wing attacks. You didn't miss a single one. Aw, you flatter me. Though you aren't wrong. I was definitely on point with those power clashes. And the way we dodged its railgun attacks was so epic. It felt like we were characters in an action movie. This is why we enjoy being monster hunters. It's so thrilling. Living life on the edge and coming out on top is what it's all about. Yeah, Ray Dow sure are active during the inclemency. Someone's got to make sure that Kunafa village stays safe. After all, we owe them for giving us our secrets. Anyway, let's carve this thing. Scale. Carapace. Ooh, a gem! Today's my lucky day. What'd you get, honey? Fulgur talon, bolt horn, and a plate. Not bad. You know, when we first arrived in the Forbidden Lands, I never expected the environments to be so harsh. Nor did I expect the people living here to be so old-fashioned. I'm not even sure that old-fashioned is the right term to use. They're so tribal and primitive. It's like they spent so many generations living in isolation from the guild that they never even knew what a weapon was until we showed up. I remember when we saved Yasai from a Chatacabra, and he just couldn't grasp the concept of being able to slay a monster. I know, right? Until we came along, the people of the Forbidden Lands thought that monsters were immortal gods or something. In reality, they're just powerful creatures. If you're armed to the teeth and worth your salt, anything is possible. I do hope the guild gives these people the resources they need. Good equipment and proper training would help them immensely. But they also need modern utilities. There's so much that needs to be done before they can take care of themselves. It's not like we can stay in the Forbidden Lands forever. Although, who knows? If we stay here long enough, we might discover elder dragons. I never really dwelled on this, but I find it strange how there's no elder dragons out here. The strongest monsters are the region's apex predators. Gormagala can molt into an elder dragon, but we haven't seen them do that in the Forbidden Lands yet. Jindahad certainly feels like an elder dragon when we hunt it, but it's clearly a leviathan. It's just exceptionally large and powerful, even more so than the other apexes. I'm sure that the guild would have classified New Udra as an elder dragon if they used old world standards, but after discovering Shu Wu, they just started labeling them as cephalopods. I'm kinda surprised that Duna is a leviathan. Its body shape is more akin to a fanged wyvern in my eyes, but I understand why it's classified the way it is. It certainly acts like a leviathan, so it makes sense. Whoa, look over there. It's an Arkfeld. Oh, you're right. I just noticed the metallic sheen and battle scars on its body. It's a tempered Arkfeld. Well, we have two options. Hunt it right now, or return to base camp so we can prepare and hope it's still around when we get back. Hunting it right now would be pretty reckless, but I also really don't want it to leave. It's a tough decision. You make a good point. Hunting a monster this powerful while ill-prepared would be a stupid idea. Let's get out of here. What to bring for this hunt? I'm feeling Switch Axe. This weapon has the perfect blend of offense and defense for me. I guess we can see what we can make with these Ray Dow materials. Let's check out the armor. Ooh, it has stun resistance. That's really helpful. Stamina surge. Not useful for switch axe. I'd be more interested if I was using bow or dual blades. It has a bit of evade extender. That's decent. A lot of latent power. That's a huge amount of affinity and stamina retention. A touch of maximum might. Nice. That's good for switch axe. Resuscitate and inspiration are just sort of there. I don't really care if I have them or not. What the heck is Thunderous Roar? Ray Dow's voltage set bonus extends the activation time of the latent power skill. Wow, that's pretty solid. I think I can work with this armor. Gonna have to make a mixed set with it though. Oh my god, of course you only care about fashion. Hey, I care about how my armor looks too. That's why layered armor exists. Wear your clown suit with all the skills you want underneath and put the layered version of the armor you actually want to wear over it. Oof, I really need more decorations. Hard to make a good set when I can't slot in all the skills I want. Yeah, that's just my luck. Oh well, I'm sure I'll build up a better stash eventually. Let's see. I can fit Divine Blessing, Critical Eye. I'm not slotting an attack boost. Having a higher crit rate is better. I have limited skill space here. Gotta sacrifice something. Yeah, technically attack boost doesn't rely on chance, but also, the actual damage gain from just attack boost is lower overall. We're comparing a flat increase to a percentage increase, and it's a big percentage increase. My build already has latent power. Ideally, I should be capitalizing on that. The more affinity, the better. I know latent power isn't exactly the most popular skill due to its inconsistent uptime, but that's seriously so much affinity. Ray Dow's set bonus will make it much more consistent. I think I'm onto something with this build. In a perfect world, I'd like to have both attack boost and critical eye. But that's not a world I live in, unfortunately. Honestly, I should really put critical boost on this set. It seems like I only have room for 1 point of the skill, though. It's better than nothing, at least. Alright, all my preparations are complete. Are you ready? Great. Let's eat a meal and head out. Assuming that Tempered Arkfeld hasn't left, we're gonna rock its world. I'll admit I don't know much about the Monster Hunter canon, but do they have movies? And if so, do they have to put a thing in the credits that says no monsters were harmed in the making of this film?